What's good? It's your big homie, man. Let's go. Let's go. I got another episode for us again tonight. Let's get straight to it, man. Intro time. Straight to it, man. Straight to it, man. Go.
Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others
When everything that we do
affects our younger brothers
and sisters,
To me, it seems that the facts have missed us.
who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us.
Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to
Come down to lust.
avoid the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change 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 the world. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change up the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we ain't gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking man. You gotta know just where you're coming from, the kid, where you're going, so get on your search for knowledge, cause there's power in knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and after you get the information, pass it to your brother, spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. It's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that, we change the world.
No doubt. Let's change the world, y'all. Let's change the world, man. I promise you. Tonight's episode is extremely important. And I'm going to be very, very respectful how I say this, how I delivered my message. I'm going to be very mindful and very tactful how I deliver my message, because I know this is a very, very, very important but touchy subject, man. Very touchy, very important, man. Probably one of the most important topics of all time, because what I'm talking about tonight is legacy. What I'm talking about tonight is family. What I'm talking about tonight is the future. And let me say this about the future. If we continue like we're going now, our generation beneath me, the generation behind me, if we continue like we're doing now, they're done. They're doomed. They're cooked. They're fried. They're baked. They're fricasseed. They're sauteed. This new generation that's coming up is genuinely cooked. The sad part about it is they don't realize it, because they think what they're doing is something that's good because they're following agendas. I keep telling y'all, for the last 2 months, I've been telling everybody, your ideology will be your biggest downfall. Your ideology can either make you or break you. And listen, you should never, nobody should be a slave to their ideology. And what is ideology for some people who don't know? You should never be a slave to your thought process. The things that you believe in, you should never be a slave to them, because your beliefs can change. your views on life can change. Your views on life will change. So we should never, ever, ever make permanent decisions on a temporary situation. And it's and what I mean by a permanent decision on a temporary situation, as far as like your sexuality goes, you should never, nobody should ever say that, you know, you're always going to be one way, or you should never say that, like for the young children, the young teenagers who are experimenting with homosexuality, it don't matter how you feel, it don't matter what you think in your heart, what you think, you might change your mind when you get older. So do not put it in your heart that you are only can live one way. Let me say that again, for all the young people who are experimenting with homosexuality, trying it out, trying it, experimenting, do not in your mind for 1 second think that you might forever in your life stay homosexual. Because like I said, you change. People have the ability and the right to change. So I'm not condemning homosexualities too, because homosexuals either, because y'all have the legal right in this country to do, right? But just because you have the legal right does not mean you have the moral rights. Now, simple as that. All right. Let's get on to this situation because I got to break it down. I want y'all to hear this footage of the Aviana situation, Lil Ivy situation. And it is very touching. It's very touching to it's very touching to hear this. It's very serious. It's very heart touching. You get what I'm saying? For me, it's kind of heartbreaking because I can understand the father's perspective. And let me say something to y'all. As a father, as a family man, as a father, as a straight man, as a straight man, as a father, there's nothing more that you want when you have children. There's nothing more as a parent a caring, loving parent. There's nothing more that you want as a parent than to watch your children grow up, get into their own lives, and have their own families. There's nothing more that you want as a parent, a caring, loving father. There's nothing more that I want to see than to watch my children develop, grow, get out on their own, and have their own families. See, the only reason why, what's good. The only reason why I'm go so hard with my children the way I do now is because I understand that I'm actually showing them I'm showing them how to operate a family. By me taking care of my children and doing the things that I do for them, in front of them, and with them, I'm actually showing them the blueprint on how they are supposed to conduct themselves and live in a family setting. So there's nothing more than a father of 3 children. There's nothing more that I would want than to watch my children develop, grow, and have their own children. And then me be an older man, a grandfather, turn into a grandfather. There's nothing more that I would want than to spend time with my grandchildren and watch my children interact with their children. It would be nothing more rewarding to me as a father, a loving, caring parent, than to watch my children do some of the things and pass on some of the traditions that I'm passing on to them when they have children. This is the goal of life. Life is a relay race, is a baton relay race. When you have your children, when you make your family, you get your baton, you run as hard and as fast as you can with that baton until you are about to pass on. And when when you're about to pass on, you go and you pass that baton on to your child and their child and their child and their child and their child. That is what God made and gave us reproductive organs for. God didn't give us sexual and reproductive organs so we could be pleased and have good feelings and good feeling all the time. God didn't give you reproductive organs for you to feel good. God gave you reproductive, and that's why they're called reproductive organs, because the organ you have, what a man has and what a female has, they come together and they create a new life and a new child. This is what life is for, and this is what life is about. Just now, let's get to it. Just because you didn't have the gall or the gumption, or you weren't a good enough parent to require, or just because you weren't good enough as a parent to require your child to be good or have a standard or set a standard for your child, does not mean that everybody wants to live lawless and standardless out here. Because there's morally something wrong with people who practice. Let me say it like this. I never seen homosexuality in its form. When I was growing up, I never seen it, right? Other than my grandmother. Let me say this. First and foremost, my grandmother was a lesbian, right? Rest in peace, she passed away now. She was a great woman. But my grandmother was a lesbian, right? So I grew up and I saw that shit. I did see that shit, matter of fact. I never seen men on men. I never seen that before until I was a grown up. But let me say something to y'all. When you could do what you want with your thing, whatever you want to do. You could do whatever you want with your organs or whatever. But let me explain to you this. When I was older and I went to a adult shop with my wife, we went to an adult shop to probably just see what was going on in there, see what they had, you know. No, it ain't just you in here. It ain't just you in here. I got my daughter's watching. I got people watching. This is fake. Patty, this is all fake. Don't worry about the numbers. We in this together. If you in here, if people are in here, hit that like button, man. I ain't worried about none of that. The numbers ain't what it is. If you want to get the message, get the message. It ain't about the numbers. Because every night I click off the live, it's a bunch of people that don't watch. So it's not about the numbers. Don't worry about the numbers. Worry about the message. If I'm saying something real, stick around. That's what you need to worry about. Now listen. Because they want this shit to be seeming like nobody's in here. See, Guar's in here. People are in here, man. We not worried about the numbers, man. So look, when I was in that adult shop with my wife, my ex, or whatever you want to call her, my ex, I seen videos. Yeah, see, it's people in here, man. It's people in here. We ain't worried about that stupid ass shadow ban. We ain't worried about that. This is the real talk, real shit podcast. We don't worry about numbers. We don't worry about none of that. We worry about the truth. I ain't worried about nothing else. All right, so I went to the sex shop with my wife one time. We was just looking to see what they had in there. We was going to spice things up, go to the little shop. And so when we went in there, I never seen, like I said, I never seen man on man, nothing before. So we was going through the little porn section and it was man on man videos in there. And when I seen it, it was disgusting. Disgusting. Let me say something to y'all. People fight for the right to be homosexual, right? People have fought for the right to be homosexual, but essentially, what right were they given? What right were you given? The right to be abused? The right to abuse somebody? Because if you watch man on man, and I never seen the physical videos of it, but I seen, my wife was showing me the pictures on the porno covers. If you see man on man, it looks like punishment It looks visceral. It looks destructive. It does not look positive or appetizing in no kind of way. It looks painful. It looks shameful. It looks from the outside, me looking in, it looks like it looks like you might die. That's how I think about it. Because there's no way possible. There's no way possible. There's no way possible. I'm just gonna say it like that. So when I seen those video covers of those man on man shit, it fucked my whole perception up. I was like, oh hell no. Because you don't never think about it in its way that it's like people fought for the right to do that. You fought for the right to do that. And then let me explain to you something about homosexuality. If you become a homosexual, that is the end of your life. That is the end of your existence. Your buck stops right there. You will not reproduce, you cannot reproduce, and you cannot reproduce. So your reproductive organ becomes a regressive organ. It becomes a non-productive organ. You turn your reproductive organ into a non-productive organ. Same thing as a woman who gets birth control. You turned your reproductive organ into a non-productive organ because you can't produce or reproduce anything. So a lot of these sexual immoral practices that they have are people adopting, man and female. All of these and a lot of these, most of these practices were given to us to destroy us, not to help us. When Obama made it legal to be gay in 2012 or whatever time he 11 or whenever he did that, people were gay way before that. Like I said, my grandmother was gay. And she was born in 1933 and she got 7 children. So homosexuals been doing homosexual shit forever. But let me say something to you. When they made it legal and normalized it, and then you seen all the young boys and all the young girls starting to experiment with it, oh, it got disgusting out here. It got disgusting out here. And yes, I said that. That's not condemning homosexuals. That's not degrading homosexuals. But when they made it comfortable and normal, and then you had Katy Perry, I kissed a girl and I liked it. Taste of my cherry chapstick. It felt so wrong, it felt so right. Don't know I'm in love tonight. I kissed a girl and I liked it. And I liked it. And then after her, you had Nicki Minaj coming in with the half and half hairdo, the bisexual energy. Coming in with the Jezebel bisexual energy. You had all the girls licking on all the girls. Nicki Minaj made all the hood girls start licking on each other. All the bitches in the hood started licking on each other after Nicki Minaj came out. I watched it. I witnessed it. Nicki Minaj was a big factor in the black community with the making the beautiful hood chicks, making them do homosexual practices, making them want to try it, making them want to normalize it. I watched it. I witnessed it. That Jezebel spirit started running amok. Now, let's go to Lil Boosie and see what he says about his daughter, because he has the right as a parent to want his child to reproduce and not non-produce. What parent, when you have a child, let me say to you, all the parents, when you have a child and you give birth to your child, do you say, yeah, well, I hope when my baby gets older, they don't have no children and don't do no reproduction. And I hope when they get older, I hope they find somebody that they could just die alone with and not have nothing come out of it. Nothing but some selfish one-on-one love with some dogs and some cats. That's all they're fucking gonna get. Let's go, man. Big Daddy, do y'all want the truth or do you want the bullshit? Over here, we're gonna get the real deal.
So your daughter came out and told you she was gay. It was nothing. I mean, she still can't bring her situation to our house. My daughter's grown. Well, why is she grown? Because I don't want it to contaminate her other. It's a generation we raising.
Hold up, let me rewind that. Let me rewind that. Cause I don't, you really ain't that loud. It's not that loud. Let me see. I got this shitty speaker. Let me see if this speaker's any louder. Hold up. I got this little shitty speaker. Let me see if it's any louder. Let me see if it's any louder. Hold up.
Told you she was dead. It was nothing. I mean, she still can't bring her situation to our house. My daughter's grown. Well, why is she grown? Because I don't want it to contaminate her other. It's a generation we raising. I don't want her kids to get contaminated to her other 6, 7 sisters who look up to her. I want them to bring me grandchildren the right way. If I want grandchildren the right way, that's what I'ma stand on. You know, if I don't want my other little girl to look at that and say, what's that, daddy?
Contaminated.
So somebody she looks up to, it's not gonna come around. My grandpa didn't let it. My daddy didn't let it. And I didn't let it. I just hope the one under me, when they take this phone, they don't let it. Because that's not what our family believes in. Like you say, we Southern Baptists. You know, I love me and my daughter relationship like this. But when she understands everything, she know daddy don't go, she know. But that's what she chooses to do. But she know we don't go, we don't go for that.
Hold up. Before little Ivy speak, before his daughter get the chance to speak, my man's Lil Boosie didn't say nothing wrong. The only thing that a weak-minded person could say is he said contaminate. He said he don't want it to contaminate his other children. He didn't say nothing wrong. It's just most people is so fucking weak-minded, they don't understand when you have a virus, when the COVID-19 was going around and they told you stay away from your loved ones, stay 6 feet away from each other. You know why? Because if you get too close with something to somebody you love, you can contaminate them with it. If I'm too cool, I done been at jobs and they said I'm a distraction because I'm so cool. A lot of people like to be around me and they like to talk to me, and then we start getting sidetracked off the task sometimes. So I've had jobs that even a good person, even goodness can contaminate. See, people are so weak, just don't take what he said and run. And yeah, he did say he didn't want his daughter to contaminate his other children. And what did he say wrong? He said nothing wrong, because he doesn't want his other children to bite the apple off the tree, just like his daughter did. He's not saying he didn't love his daughter. He said they relationships like this, but he said she knows how he feels and he's standing on that. And as a man, ain't nothing wrong with that, because let me explain to you something. And any homosexual on here, please stand up and say this and understand if I'm telling the truth or if I'm not. Do you want your son to get sodomized? Do you want your son to get sodomized? Or do you want your son to be a normal man, natural man? Now, that's not to say nothing against gay people. Gay people, everybody has to stop being so weak. I got you, BH. I got you. I got you. No, don't say that. Don't say that they're not good. Nobody want to hear that, BH. I got you. Don't doubt yourself. Don't do that. No, I don't want a boyfriend to be. Yes. No, I don't want a boyfriend to be Sodom. Exactly. You don't want your son. I said your son. Fuck a boyfriend. I'm talking about your son. Nobody don't want that for their fucking son. And do you want your daughter? Do you want your daughter? Do you want your daughter? Okay. Facts. I would not. This is not to speak against homosexuals. There's a bunch of gay people that I love and I'm good friends with. I got family members that are gay. And I love them. But do I want to be sodomized? Hell no. Do I want to run around sodomizing men? Hell no. Hell no. That's my preference. Respect my preference. Respect my heterosexual preference. Respect a real man's preference. Fuck. Who would want that for their son? Who would want that for their daughter? I'm going to tell you who. A weak-minded person who didn't raise their child. A weak-minded person who had no control over their child. That's who wants this for their child or can't say nothing or doesn't mind. It's all right. You can do what you want to do. Let me explain something to you. I don't and never have ever met any gay person who has been with their partner for the rest of their fucking life. I have not met one. I have not met one gay person, one gay couple who has been with each other until death. I haven't met one. I ain't seen one. My grandmother, 7 children, then became a lesbian. She didn't die with a woman, with a partner. She didn't. She died alone with her family, her family around her. There is no future in homosexuality. It might be fun. It may be whatever. I don't know what you get out of it. I'm not disrespecting you. Do you? But there's no future in that shit. No future. If you have a children, even if you be with a man that you don't end up being with and you don't like, and you got baby by him, you still have a future. Even if you get knocked up by a nigga who ain't never gonna talk to you a day in your life, and you got a baby out of wedlock, and you got the baby by yourself, and you struggling to be a single mom, you still have a fucking future. You still created a byproduct of the future. It might be trash. You might be hurting. It's hard. Believe me, I know it's hard to be a single parent. It's hard as fuck. But you still have a way into the future at least. What can two gay people get out of it? They get some good loving, good vibration, good conversation. And when they pass away, it's over with. If you adopt a child when you're gay, that's child abuse and kidnapping. Because, not in all situations, but let me explain to you from the child. Let me be the child real quick. I'm the child whose mama was a crackhead. My mama was smoking crack. My daddy was not there. My mama got caught with crack in her system. They took me from my mama. I love my mama. My mama's a crackhead. She's a terrible woman. But I still love her. I come out of her womb. I am my mother and I am my father. I don't know my father, but I love my mother, right? My mother's a black woman. I'm a black child. I'm a crack baby. I'm a 6-year-old crack baby. But I love my mother. She's all I know. I love her. We got a dirty house. Shit's chaotic. It's always fights going on. I smell a weird plasticky smell all the time. My head's usually spinning and hurting. My heart's usually beating real fast. But I love my mama. I love my mama. But one of these days, somebody came in and knocked at the door and they came in and they took me away from my mama. And I didn't know why. I just knew my mama was dirty. She was crazy. She was sleeping all the time. She was passed out. She had weird men in and out the house. She burnt plastic in her room. And I smelled the plastic. My head started hurting and my heart started beating. But I love my mama. I love my mama. But this is my mama, right? But now they take me from my mama. They put me in a facility with about 30 other kids that are just like me. We all love our mamas, but we ain't been around our mamas in so long, so we're lost and we're bewildered. We're lost and we're bewildered. We're lost and we're bewildered. You know, me either. Hold on, let me finish being a child. Hold up. I'm gonna read your comment section. So now we all in this motherfucking dorm cell, prison type facility, big ass house with a bunch of bunk beds. We all in this motherfucker together. Some of us are beating on each other. Some of this shit's going down in here. So now I got these two couple come in. It's these two dudes. These two gentlemen come in. And they come in and they, you know, they see me, they take a liking to me. I'm a little black boy. I'm handsome. I look good. My mama was a good dude. My mom was good genetics, and my daddy was good genetics. So y'all choose me. You pick me up out the group, out of everybody. You pick me. Now a couple weeks go by, I'm in your house, right? I'm looking around in this house. I'm seeing this shit. This shit is weird. It's a clean house. It's different. It functions different. It might be even a better environment. It might be a great environment. But when I start seeing these two dudes, they always kissing and hugged up. You know, you might even see something you ain't supposed to see with these two dudes, right? Now, imagine the shock and the mindset of the child, the 6-year-old. He's seeing this. He come from the crack and dirty house. Now he got to see two dudes showing affection with each other. And see, now they're telling him, because this is what gay people do. They try to indoctrinate the children. They say, this is normal love. This is great love. This is natural. This is normal and natural, and this is great love. This is love. This is men. We love each other. Look, see, we love each other. This is what they do to the child. They try to indoctrinate them with it because the child even knows it's not normal. So the child even acts unnaturally to this environment. And so they try to make the child comfortable with this environment by indoctrinating him with things of this environment. You see rainbow, you see this, you see that. And the child's now he's confused. He don't know about this shit. It's like he's not even had his ABCs yet. He's not even got the ABCs down pat yet. And you're trying to teach him about birds and the bees. He's fucking 6 years old. He don't know about birds and the bees. He's not even supposed to be seeing or knowing nothing about this shit. Now the focus of this house is birds and the bees. Because these are two sexual deviants that both of them are sexual deviants with probably mental issues. So they're in here goddamn doing what they want to do. And this little boy is just involved in this shit now. And now when he goes out, they put rainbow shirts on him. They put pink shirts on him. They put pastel purple on him and all this and make him look very effeminate because they're effeminate. And then he has actually no a masculine role model around him. So he grows up with a feminine mentality. This is a motherfucking trap. Kidnap and abuse. Let's let the girl speak. Let's let the girl speak. Because I hate this shit. This topic, it hurts. Oh, y'all didn't hear about the two white men in Georgia who was abusing the little 9-year-old boy they had? This shit is not no motherfucking conspiracy. That was last year or so, a year or two ago. Those two white motherfuckers and two white nasty demons in Georgia who adopted that boy and were abusing him sexually. Somebody got to care for these fucking kids.
This ain't even my character. I don't really be.
Hold on.
He always speaking on my sexuality.
And I didn't let it. I just hope the one under me, when they take this throne, they don't let it.
He said when they take this throne.
Like you say, we Southern Baptists. You know, I love me and my daughter relationship like this. But when she understands everything, she know daddy don't go, she know. But that's what she chooses to do. But she know we don't go for that.
Man, I really don't even know where to start for real because this ain't even my character. I don't really be getting on here and giving y'all what y'all want.
Cooked.
But I feel like my daddy want me to give y'all what y'all want. And he he want me to give him what he want as well. Okay, so he always speaking on my sexuality. The whole world know that. And it been about 2 years now that I'll be quiet. I keep quiet on it and say nothing. You know, I just go with the flow. I did everything in my power to understand that this is my father, regardless. Like, I'm gonna accept him and love him for who he is.
Girl, you ain't gotta accept him. That's your daddy.
I just seen he recently did an interview with Carisha, and he used the word contaminated. And putting my siblings in it with it. If you know me, so mad. If you know me.
Oh yeah, I seen him. I seen that shit. I seen that shit with them boys. I seen that shit. I seen that shit, man. And they were dark-skinned little boys too.
I love and respect my siblings with everything in me. And they respect me and love me with everything in them. When you getting on their nerves, I'm who they call. My siblings, most of my siblings, teenagers. Teenagers you don't want to let grow up. But okay. Another thing.
Hold on, stop. Hold on, let me stop that. This motherfucker said my siblings are teenagers that you don't want to let grow up. Girl, he got to protect them children until they out of his home. He has to protect his children until they're able to protect themselves. You're not supposed to let no motherfucking child be doing no grown-up shit when they're not a child. It'll ruin their adulthood. If you do all your grown-up shit when you're a child, when you become an adult, you won't have nothing to do or look forward to because you done been burnt out already. This is why the devil's culture of do whatever you want and have as many men and have as many body catching body and have all the men you want and have sex all you want and all, that's all bullshit. You're supposed to be limited and reserved, especially as a female or a woman. You're supposed to be limited and reserved, especially if you're a female or a woman. Even for men, though. Men ain't supposed to be out here spreading our seed every motherfucking where, spreading your energy everywhere. All these chicks don't fucking deserve your energy at all. Some of these chicks don't even deserve to be touched. Straight up. Some of these chicks don't even deserve to be touched. Some of them need to be left dry and alone. Straight up. But y'all don't have no self-control, so you keep running around and doing all this sexual immorality in the name of nothing. If you don't even want the woman and you don't want to be with her, leave her alone. Why do niggas just be trying to have sex with women and just be with them and placehold them and have sex with them until they find something else? Stop doing that. And women, stop having sex. Sex is for your husband. Sex is for your boyfriend, your husband. Not even just boyfriend, your committed relationship. Man, if I was a female, I wouldn't be giving up my pussy to nobody unless it was a serious candidate. What the fuck, man? Y'all don't even know how to conduct yourselves.
Interviews and I don't say nothing, right? The first ever interview you did, you said you found out I was gay, that I like girls and I had a girlfriend from a picture that went viral. That was a lie. I let that slide. I never addressed it. You found out I was gay a year before that. The incident happened in Jamaica when I was a gay B-word, when you called me a gay B-word. So if the world really knew all the things and the hurtful things you told me before and I forgave you, you wouldn't even understand. And no matter how you feel, at the end of the day, nigga, I'm your blood.
And that's why he has the best interest for you, little girl, young lady. He got your best interest for you. He didn't say he didn't love you. He said you do you, But you know how I feel, and you know what I said, and you know how I stand on what I stand on about that. He ain't did nothing wrong, girl. You will realize when you get old and crunchy and you got that coochie eating mouth and all that, and you're looking rough and looking tough from eating all that coochie and acting like a man, and you really turn around, you're going to want your husband later in life when your eggs starting to damn dry up and your uterus is starting to crunch up, you're going to want a man. And then it's going to be too late for you. This is the sad part about life, man. Like I said in the beginning of the live, don't think for a second just because you're trying some gay shit right now, you are gonna be gay. That doesn't mean you're gay if you're being tricked into a lifestyle. That doesn't mean you're gay if you've been tricked into a certain lifestyle, because a lot of people don't realize the future, and their bodies will tell them what they really need in the future. You ain't got old enough yet. You just playing right now. You just fucking playing right now. And the game is going to be, and when you get old, the game is not going to be playable. It's going to hurt. Your uterus is going to crunch up. Your eggs are going to be dried up. Your body's going to be hurting because you are not, you didn't fulfill your body's purpose. Get out of here, man. Let's go. Let's go.
It's like the whole world can go against you, but I never downplayed you. I never said you was a bad father, because you're not.
You can't say he is.
You gonna make sure your kid's straight.
So what he say?
You always gonna do that.
Yeah.
But emotionally, mentally, you suck. You suck, bro. And I know you suck with that because you rather go to the internet and have a conversation with the internet about your kids before you come to us and have that conversation. He done did about 6-7 interviews about me being gay, right? He never not have one sit down with me, myself, just him and Aviana, and ask me why you became that way, Fat. What triggered you? It never been that. Every question y'all asking him, and he giving y'all them answers. If I go ask him that, he wouldn't give me an answer. You know what I'm saying?
Cause you don't want to hear the truth.
He don't.
Girl, he don't want to tell you the truth.
The things that he do, bro.
He don't want to tell you the truth because you're not ready for the truth, because you're wrapped up in your agenda. You're wrapped up in the world said it's okay and the world said no. You're wrapped up in the world, baby. Your daddy been here. Your daddy been here. That man's 40 some years old. Your daddy been here. Your daddy knows what's best. Daddies know what's best. He said, okay, baby girl, do you. But guess what? I still love you, baby. But, had that going over there and that over there. Well, you got to have that air sanitizer. Look, going over there, baby, and going over there and do that. Don't do this. Don't do that over here. Nothing wrong with that. He's like, I'm raising up some sons that I don't want my sons to be. My sons are still impressionable right now. While they're under my tutelage, I'm tuteling them. I'm teaching them. I'm preaching them. And when they go on about their business, they can go on about their business. See, this is what children need to understand, man. Children, your parent, if they're a good parent, like Lil Boosie, good parent, he's a hood nigga, or ex-con, or ex-criminal. But let me say something. That means he's more well-rounded and well-versed, and he understands all sides and angles of that shit. People think people can't clean up. Like I said at the beginning of the live, everybody has the ability and will have the chance to change their life. Everybody has the ability, and you should be allowed the chance to change. We are not stuck in a box. We're not only a hood nigga. When you look at me, you're not looking at no hood nigga. You're looking at a black man who's been through all aspects. I've lived in the hood. I've lived in the projects. I've lived in the good areas, decent area, middle class. I've seen it all. I've been with all kind of beautiful women. I done had sex with ugly women. I done had sex with unsightly women just because. When I was young, that's just how I did. I just, I call myself the genie when I was younger. Shit, if a girl want me, I'm gonna give her something. I'm gonna make her feel good about herself. That was my favorite thing to do, make girls feel good about themselves. I boost their ego up. I stimulate they love. I fire up some love in their ass. Put some whoosh, spark up their love life. That was my thing. I used to love doing that. So, if it was a local hoe or the local big girl or ugly girl, if she took a liking to me, I always did that. I was always a ladies' man. You know what I'm saying? Let me show y'all something though. Let me show y'all something. Thank you, Aviana. I respect you, Ivy. But let me show y'all something, man. Let me show you this woman right here, man. And I have to show y'all this because a lot of parents or a lot of people and parents are so trashy. I understand why this generation is cooked. I understand why this generation is fried. If your mama was a hoe and if your daddy was a Rolling Stone piece of trash, you're doomed. I mean, it's simple. It's simple mathematics, man. I mean, oh my God, and like I said, everybody has the ability to change. Everybody's not condemned to a specific you're not stuck being whatever. But let me say something. This woman, it's a show I love watching. And her name is Kendra G. She's a real big singles. She's like a singles coach. She does like let people meet up and does a singles show on YouTube. And I absolutely love it because I'm a single man, so I'm not able to go clubs and bars with little kids and shit. So it's like a dating show. I haven't ever called in or never did nothing on it, but it's just good for me to watch because it gives me that good social feel, that social experiment that I'm used to. Because I'm used to going up and approaching women and talking to them, and that's what I'm used to doing. You know what I'm saying? So having little kids, you're not able to really get out much and do all that type of nightlife stuff. So, watching these single shows be good for me. It's good for a lot of people. Millions of people watch this shit. So this lady she showed, it's a black woman. She got 7 children by 6 different men. And I wanted y'all to see this. I'm going to show about 6 minutes of this. And I want you to see this because if this is who's raising our children, I understand. Like today when I was taking my kids, I had to go to Walmart and today. And when I was there, it was a car full of black family and they were riding past. And the kids in the back, the little girl in the back seat, she had to be like 7, 6, 7, maybe 8 at the most. She was a little girl, young girl. And she was singing, "They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us." She was so retarded. And then I'm not disrespecting the little girl, but she was so, unintelligent. All she could sing was "They not like us." She didn't even know no other words. And her parents, hold up. All right, thank you. She was so, it was her parents' fault, man. She was just repeating, "They not like us, they not like us." And her parents were riding. Go ahead, man, go ahead. They were riding and listening to music. So I was thinking in my head, I was like, damn, that girl's doomed. And her parents failed her. Because if your child only knows how to mimic songs and not even full songs, just quotes off of a song, you failed your fucking child. If your child brain only knows music and celebrities, they're fucked. They're fried. I don't care I don't care. I raise children. I got children. If your child only knows music, you failed your child. You failed them because they're going to want to grow up and be a fucking rapper. And so then they're already done. They're fried. If your child is a teenage rapper, wannabe rapper, you failed your child. I don't care. I'm telling you, if your child can rap and they're good at whatever, that's cool. But if your young teenage 18, 21, 30, 21-year-old son thinks he's going to be a fucking rapper, you failed him. Because what does rap have to be right now? What are all these young niggas talking about right now? They talking about murder, death, kill. So if your child, if you allow your child, unless your child's coming up with some big bad change the world music or something positive, something different, some different alternative music, then your child's gonna burn in hell with everybody else. And I hate to say it like that, but that's the facts of life. Nobody's immune from this shit. Nobody's soul is safe. Nobody's soul is safe. Everybody's soul is up for grabs. Everybody's soul is up for grabs. You think your soul is safe? This is a bidding war. This planet is a bidding war for your soul. You got God over here and you got the devil over here. And they both working hard to get you to get your soul. God, he does what he can. He sends who he can. He does what he can. He'll send the message he can. He'll do what he can. He'll show you in a message in different ways. And this God comes in so many different aspects and forms. It's not necessarily a man or a physical manifestation, even though God always does come in the form of a man, like it said in the book of Coming Forth by Day and by Night. So, but what I'm saying is, the lifespan, hold on, Angela Caraway said the lifespan of rappers are short. They don't live long and grow old. They don't. And you know why they don't? Because it is a death trap. See, drugs used to be the trap back in the day. But see, drugs, that shit's oversaturated. You ain't even getting real drugs no more. You selling fentanyl and bullshit, fake weed, fake drugs, fake coke with fentanyl in it, lace this, lace. Everything's government. Every drug got the government. Every drug on the market, the government has their hands in it now. Every fucking drug. And you can't tell me it's not coming from the government, because how do you get fentanyl in here from China? If it's not, oh, it's coming in with those toys, them fake toys that we're buying from Temu. Oh, I understand. Oh, it's coming in but somebody needs to accept the pack when the pack comes in, right? And then it gets distributed amongst the people. Right. Government, like I fucking said. All drugs and all guns and all weapons come from the government. So if you're a drug addict, if your son's a drug addict, if your child's a drug addict, you failed. You failed them. Let me show y'all this shit, man. Damn, this shit is terrible. This the worst. These are the women you don't touch. Let me tell y'all something. You don't touch them. Let's go. Let's go, man. Kendra, don't flag me. I'm gonna use a piece of your clip, man, just as a moment. Damn.
Okay. What's the name, bro?
Alicia.
Alicia, where you call me from? Besides the bathroom girl.
St. Louis, Missouri.
How old are you?
I'm 39.
39. What you do for a living?
I do homicide. I'm not employed. I'm not on nobody's clock.
How you pay your bills?
I get child support.
Well, you keep it real, child. Okay. How many kids do you have?
I'm actually the one that was on the in the comments when the girl April was on your show yesterday. I got 7 kids.
Okay, I didn't know you were in the comments. Did I say something about you?
They was eating me up in the comments.
Okay, well,
fair use, Kendra G. I'm not even playing the whole thing, Kendra. I'm just using the clip, Kendra. I'm just using the clip. This your content, Kendra. I gotta play this clip because these are the women we're dealing with, man.
I had 7 kids, and somebody was like, "Is that a flex for you?" I'm like, "No, it's my truth." So I would never tell a man
that my truth shit. Oh my God, that my truth shit. There's only one truth. There's no your truth. There's only the truth. God damn, our people are so fucking brain fucked. It's bad, y'all. It's bad.
Because I have 3 that live here, but I have 7 together all together. But I would never tell a guy, "Oh, I have 3 kids," just so they would want to date me. But yeah, I have 7 kids.
Okay, 7 kids. All right, how old are your 7 kids?
I have a 19-year-old, a 13-year-old, a 16-year-old, and my last 4, 6, 3. One just turned 2 today, and I have a 5-year-old.
A 5-year-old. Okay. How many men?
6.
So, what you call you? Girl, you got 6 men. What you looking for? You calling me for number 7?
No, so let me say this. Before I started having kids, I always had a plan for my future. I wanted to have all my kids by one man. I wanted a Christian man, but life don't go as we planned it. But I wouldn't necessarily say I'm looking to have more kids. I'm just looking to not have to look no more.
Well, I understand that.
She says she ain't trying to have more kids. She just don't want to look no more. She wants somebody to take her out of her fucking misery. After 7 kids and 6 dudes. And that's just the 7 she's had. That's just the 6 kids she's had men. That's just the 6 men she's had children with. She's letting dudes jump all in her ass, bro. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God.
My question is, you gave 6 men a child. Out of all those 6 men, none of them were good enough for you to be with until the end of time?
In the beginning, yeah. In the beginning. But to be honest, a lot of these guys caught me in a moment of me being vulnerable. So
vulnerable is key word for a hoe. Vulnerable is key word for a hoe.
Well, let me ask you a question. Alicia, how old are you?
Damn.
I'm 39. So Alicia's 39, St. Louis, unemployed, mom of 7 kids, 4 live with her, by 6 men. Have you ever been married?
No, I've been proposed to, but never been married.
So what kind of man are you looking for?
A man that's not married. I don't do cheaters. I don't like cheaters. I don't do thieves. I'm not real too particular on a guy that I'm looking for. I just don't want no drama. Don't want no mess.
She ain't even picky, boy. She just want a man.
That don't live with you.
Damn.
Just curious.
So my oldest daughter, she's grown pretty much.
At 19, okay.
My 13-year-old stays for her dad.
Okay.
And then the other 2, I don't want to discuss.
Okay, I respect that.
The other 2 is up for adoption.
2-year-old, a 3-year-old.
Fuck. She don't want to discuss it because she put them up for adoption.
Actually, the 2-year-old and the 5-year-old is about the same.
So you have a 3-year-old though too, right? So you had a baby 1 year, and then the following year you got pregnant by somebody else. Okay. Now, Alicia, are you familiar with my show?
Yeah, I know. I ain't even got the comments on it.
So you already know that there's gonna be a lot of comments about this. So I'm gonna give you a chance to respond to the people that feel like you have 7 kids by 6 men. You have pretty much a 5-year-old, a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 6-year-old. Do the 6-year-old and the 5-year-old have the same dad?
The 6-year-old, no, they don't.
Damn.
Okay. So there's moments when you were pregnant 1 year by one man and then pregnant the following year by another man.
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. So this is going to be talked about, honey. So what do you have to say to the people that's going to be talking about this and thinking that what man would sign up for this? Just
I mean, it's fine if a man don't want to sign up for it, but I'm saying everybody has a past.
No.
And also, a lot of people also commented and said that can't nobody judge me. Don't nobody have no heaven or hell to put me in. The kids that I have, I could have aborted to keep my, to keep myself from being talked about.
This bitch said she could have aborted the kids that she got. The kids that I have now, I could have aborted. I can't stand you Democratic people. That's a demo. I can't stand these Democrats, boy. Oh my God. What's up, bro? Looking for that cat, boy. Get out of here. She said I could have aborted the two that I have now. Damn.
To keep my reputation. So I decided to keep mine.
Well, I want to say
what
this,
the
and I hear that a lot, and I get that.
Hold on, no. We're going to rewind that. We didn't hear that a lot.
Also, birth control.
This is trash.
For a 5-year-old, a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 6-year-old. Do the 6-year-old and the 5-year-old have the same dad?
Damn.
The 6-year-old, no, they don't.
Okay. So there's moments when you were pregnant one year by one man and then pregnant the following year by another man.
Unfortunately, yes.
Damn.
So this is going to be talked about, honey. So what do you have to say to the people that's going to be talking about this and thinking that what man would sign up for this?
I mean, it's fine if a man don't want to sign up for it, but I'm saying everybody has a past. And also, a lot of people also commented and said that can't nobody judge me. Don't nobody have no heaven or hell to put me in. The kids that I have, I could have aborted to keep my,
She said that shit in front of her daughter. Yo, I hate this. Yo, these are the trash. If you fuck her, I hope your dick falls off, bro. Whoever fucks her, I hope that shit falls off. Ugh. You could tell them tight. She said in front of her daughter, I could have aborted the ones the children have now. I could have aborted them. The children are in the bathroom with her. Oh my God. That means she done did that before too. Oh my God.
Reputation. So I decided to keep mine.
Well, I want to say this, and I hear that a lot, and I get that, and respect for you for having all your children. But there's also birth control methods. There's birth control. There's condoms. There's other precautions that you can take other than just.
I'm gonna just be honest with you. To be honest, I just don't need to have no sex because I've got pregnant with the nipple, and then this little TMI, but I got that pussy gripper. So yes.
What the fuck?
So my best bet is I just don't need to have no sex till I get married.
I got that pussy gripper.
Is it go marriage?
Which one, trait or habit, you think?
She can't even say that shit with a straight face. Is the goal marriage? Baby girl, you can't even say that with a straight face.
Is it go marriage?
Celibacy.
She can't even say.
Celibacy and then marriage.
So, what? Wait, what you said you're celibate now?
Yes. I'm trying. And that's why I'm glad I got my kids because I can't even get out there to really.
I want to make sure I understand. So your mom 7 by 6 men who now is celibate until you get married.
That's the plan.
Just curious, why didn't you come with that plan after maybe baby daddy number 2?
time I was a nympho, and I just wanted, and I thank God I ain't get nothing that I could never get rid of, and I'ma just keep it real. But they her, so don't nobody want to fuck.
You don't like sex no more?
I mean, I do, but I found other ways to shit. Them kids go to bed and do what I gotta do with.
I'm done. I'm done. Let me say this. These women are raising children. These women are raising children, man. Her kids could possibly end up dating my kids. Do y'all not understand? That is where the term unequally yoked comes from. Motherfuckers like her are where the term unequally yoked comes from. Because if you stick your yolk in her egg, you are the dumbest chicken in the roost. If you put your yolk in her egg, you are an idiot. I can't believe these women are raising children. Poor children. A chaotic. Hold on. I wanted to hear I wanted her to. She's almost to what I wanted to hear. Dysfunction. Hold on. Look. I'm in stability. I want to hear this.
Why would a guy, just curious, why would you say a guy would be
Lucky to date me?
Yeah, why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Overall, I'm a good person in general. I believe in God. I pray. I'm just a good person. To be honest, at times I can be too good of a person to where I'm taking advantage of. So even with the dating thing, I'm still debating on, I guess, the guys that I choose. I've even said I wanted to try a different race. So
how long you been celibate for?
I'm going on 3 months. That's long to me. That's long to me. That's a long time.
Oh, child. Alicia, should this man look a certain way?
As long as he ain't missing no teeth, that's fine. But even, I don't care. He just got to be attractive.
Okay.
And I'm 4'11", so I don't want nobody my height.
Okay.
So at least like 5'2".
11, there's a lot of people taller than you, so you'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think short women have it easy and not easy, but when you're short.
All right, I'm done. It's over. Now let me show you this. I got this another clip for y'all. That's the mama. And you say my kids won't have her kids. They probably won't. But I'm gonna be real. Them hood kids be having charisma. Them hood kids be having swag, man. So you never know. You never know. Them hood roach kids, them hood boogers, they be goddamn cool. Sometimes the hood booger be the cool little nigga. He be cool as hell. So he might, nigga, if his game is tight, he might get my daughter. I don't know. And I hope not. But, I'm almost done, okay? I'm almost done.
We're watching your video.
Y'all are? Cool. Play the game or something, though, okay?
I'm not playing.
All right. All right. I'm almost done, though. Look, I got to show y'all this clip. Damn, I got my kids in the building, so I got to watch my mouth. All right, look. This little young boy, kindergartner, dropping his location and saying he wants to die, go out like Julio Fulio. Our people, black people are so corrupted, so brainwashed, so low vibrational. We allow our children to know who Julio Fulio is. We're so low vibrational. We're so, black people are so low to the ground that we allow our children as a mass. I'm not talking about all black people. I'm talking about as masses. We allow our children to understand who Julio the Foolio is. And then the motherfuckers don't even know nothing about no Malcolm X. Motherfuckers don't know nothing about no Toussaint Louverture. Motherfuckers don't know nothing about nobody. Joseph Cinque. Motherfuckers don't know nothing about no black role model that was really a leader. Marcus Garvey. Motherfuckers don't know nothing about nobody. But they know about Julio Foolio. This little boy is going to take a video, dropping his location, and spinning his location, showing where he's at, saying he wants to die like Julio Foolio. Y'all, our children are doomed. Our generation is doomed. We're cooked. These kids are fried.
I'm at PKLA for y'all new. I'm at PKLA.
Shut your little ass up, man. Where is this little nigga's daddy at, bro? I can't even watch it. I'm gonna let y'all watch it. I'm sorry, y'all. This shit be hurting me to see this bum ass shit, man.
Outside. PKLA, I'm at PKLA for y'all new. For y'all mean I wanna get done like Julio, nigga. I wanna get done like Julio, nigga. Don Julio, nigga. I wanna get done like him. Fuck me. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm at this part right here. Outside. PKLA, nigga. I'm at PKLA for y'all new. For y'all mean I wanna get done like Julio, nigga. I wanna get done like Julio, nigga. Don Julio, nigga. I wanna get done like him. Fuck me. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm at this part right here. Outside.
Our generation is fried. Our people are done. Our people are dead. We don't even exist anymore at this point. If we continue like this, we will be a dead. Black people will not exist in 20 years if we keep this up. 20 years, black people will not exist. It'll be a bunch of mixed breed, watered down, trickled black people who don't know who they are left. Black people will not exist anymore very soon if we keep this up. We're genociding ourselves. We're walking straight into the plank. You know, black people are riding around with guns and destroying each other. Black people are destroying each other. We are aborting our babies. We are doing all things destructive to our people. We can't even get along with our baby mamas. We can't even get along with your baby daddies. Black people are doomed. And black people were once the most family-oriented race on this planet. The most at one point in time. We were the most family-oriented race on this planet. We are being wiped out, and it's very systematic. They did a study, some financial institution, big financial institution did a study and said by 2030, the black family's wealth, they said the average income of the black family by 2030 will be $0. They said by 2030, the average woman will be single. 47% of the women will be single and childless by 2030. %47 of women will be single and childless by 2030. And they say the average income of the black family by 2030 will be $0. How can you say black families won't have no money by 2030? Because it's systematically being done. For one, the black family has been destabilized to the point where there ain't many left. The ones that are black and still together, they're bourgeoisie sellouts, and they're not real black people. Those are the bourgeoisie sellouts who are practically living as other races to sell out and get inside money chains. And then once they're inside that, they don't even love or look at the black people behind them or who are with them, who they grew up with. You got sellout bourgeoisie black people leading all the rest of the black people to hell. And that's where we're at. And then and the couples that, this is why all celebrities, this is why I don't talk about Offset fighting with Cardi B and shit like that. Because Offset and Cardi B was made, they're putting them in your face to disperse and destroy the black family. Just like when they did Blueface and Krayshawn Rock. They gave you that toxic, drunk, piece of shit couple so you can see dysfunction in the community. And guess what? I seen and heard women talking and acting just like Krayshawn Rock. And then when the next agenda came along, all those women started talking and acting like Sexy Red. Now they're talking and acting like Glorilla. Most of y'all have fallen victim to y'all's fake ideologies that you believe in, whether it's hip hop culture, whether it's homosexual culture, whether it's any of these racism culture, sexism, any of these cultures ideologies that you fed into. That is the destruction of our people, the stupid mentalities of our people. We're done. They said by 2030. It's 2024 right now. It's about to be 2025 in 2 months. What the hell don't y'all understand? This year is over with if we make it. We got World War III on the fucking brink. It ain't no on the brink. We got World War III going on right now. We're in Ukraine. We're in Russia. We got U.S. troops in Ukraine. We got U.S. troops in Russia. We got U.S. troops in Africa. We got U.S. troops in motherfucking Israel and Lebanon and all that now. We've been on World War III. It's just so covert that people ain't gonna know until the bomb's blowing them up. Wars are fought way before the bombs start to explode. Wars are fought way before bombs start to explode. That's the end result. That is the action phase, the final product of war. Well, not the final product. That's the developing product of war, the action phase. That shit is done diplomatically, and they plan it. They have to get a declaration. I don't know about now, but they used to have to get a declaration to war. AKA, they used to have to go to the World Tribunal and say, hey man, we're gonna go ahead and wage war. On who and for what? Man, they got them did this to me and they took all my shit and they got them killed a bunch of my people and they got my people hostage and they won't let them go, bro. I told them they need to let them go. How many of them they got? 55. Shit, that's a lot. What they saying? They saying, bro, they don't give a fuck. They done killed 3 of them already. They don't give a fuck. Well, what y'all gonna do? Well, I figure like first thing we should be able to do, if you allow us this permission, we'll go in and drop some bunker busters. And we'll go in and got a Naval SEAL team ready to go in and swoop in and get our people back. And then once we get our people back, we're gonna drop some bunker busters on them. Oh, well, war approved. You get your stamp. Here's your paper. You get your declaration of war. The war is already staged and planned before it's ever fought. You think the soldiers dictate the pace of war? Hell no. You think the general dictates the pace of war? Hell no. The general's getting word. The general's just calling out orders to the soldiers. It's called managers. It's like a job. Who's the big dog? Who's calling out the war shots? That's who you need to worry about. The attorney generals and motherfuckers like Jeffrey Blinken and motherfucking Donald Rumsfeld and all them niggas like that calling what's that nigga name? Calling the black light-skinned dude who was in all the wars. The light-skinned dude with Bush. Man, this shit ain't no joke, bro. This shit ain't no joke. They done got us fucked up out here. Stupid little kid talking about I want to go out like Julio. Man, shut your belt to this boy's ass. I'm outside. First thing he said. Hold on. His fucking daddy and his mama need their ass whooped. Straight up. Because they would probably want, outside, we outside, we outside. You ain't never heard Big Bad say, we outside, yeah, we outside, nigga, we outside. You ain't never heard me say that. Never. Yeah, nigga, we outside. You know why? Because it ain't nothing outside. I'd rather be inside the house. Every time me and my kids go out, someone go shopping, go this and that, they be like, Daddy, can we hurry up and go home? Then we get home and they take off their shoes and lay out on the couch and they be like, oh, I love you. Yeah, ain't nothing fucking outside. Rain, sleet, snow, rain, hot, cold weather, bullets, work, get some money outside. You can go outside and get some money. You can go outside and get some clothes. You can go outside and buy some products. But what do you do after you buy some products and buy shit from outside? You go get some lunch. You go back inside. I'm inside, nigga. I'm not outside. I'm inside. Stupid black people. Black people are dumb, bro. Black people are doomed. And I'm a black man. I can say this shit. I'm a black man. I can say this shit. We're doomed.
Pecan Lane, nigga. I'm at Pecan Lane for y'all nigga. For y'all mean I want to get done like Julio, nigga. I want to get done like Julio, nigga.
He's gonna die.
Julio, nigga.
This nigga's gonna die
I want to
before
get done like him, fucking me. Come on. Come on. Come on.
And look, the crazy part about it is he's so confused. He thinks, like I said, that martyr culture, they've got the devil, Willie Lynch. The devil, Willie Lynch, now the government who acts out the policies of Willie Lynch, has our people, since the days of Jesus Christ, they've been lynching and hanging our people and martyring our people. They will kill somebody in the black community in front and hang them up in front of the whole community so everybody could see them dead. And everybody could know that don't play around in this town because this is what we're going to do to you. It was a scare tactic. So y'all using the fake Jesus shit, the fake Jesus martyr dumb shit, because all that Jesus shit is fake martyr shit. The whole story about Jesus is talking about you, black man. The whole story of Jesus is talking about me, the black man, us, the black man who been getting slain and hung and lynched because of our greatness forever. The black man has been Jesus forever. That's why they keep lynching us and hanging us and castrating us and trying to sodomize us and break us down. Because we are Jesus on this planet, and we always and have been and always will be. But they don't want that Jesus to be born. They don't want that new Messiah to be born. So they'll do anything to break the new Messiah, to deter the new Messiah, to distract the new Messiah. They'll do anything to prevent the new Messiah. They'll do anything to slow him down, to stop him, to get him off the path so he won't understand and won't live a life of righteousness. They'll do anything. You know what I mean? Anything. But that's what the world we're living in. But I love y'all. The Messiah will rise up and everybody will know the truths of life. And the choice will be yours after you know the truth. You know? I love y'all. I hope y'all got something from this message. I have more footage, but I don't have more time. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get let me see. Yeah, I got more footage, but I don't have time. I'll talk about that shit another time. It's your big homie, Big Baddie. I appreciate y'all, and I hope y'all appreciate me, man. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that Cash App button, and hit that subscribe button. $sign Big Baddie on Cash App, and that's what it is. And it's the one with the picture on it. If it's something else, it ain't me. I love y'all. Y'all stay smart. Stay out the way. And I love gay people. No, let me say this. I love people who are gay. I love some people that are gay. But I said what I said. You know what I mean? But you know, as a man, I stand on my principles as a man, and my preference is to be a heterosexual, straight man, and to be straight as an arrow and light as a feather. You know what I mean? Let's go. It's your big homie, Big Baddie, man.